Today we need to mark the center line of the guitar body and the center line of the neck. Both ends have to be absolutely correct. That is called the nut, and this would be the nut end of the neck. This part here is called the heel. So this is the heel end of the neck.
This is the nut end and this is the heel end.
That's correct. The nut end is normally 42 millimeters across, and the heel end is normally 56 millimeters. The heel extends right out to there, and it does a curve like that. So that whole piece there needs to be a straight 56 millimeters. Now we haven't marked a center line yet, but we need to find roughly the center of here, 50 millimeters, so 25. And this here is 60 millimeters, so it's going to be 30. You put the ruler down so that the 28 mark is on the line. Okay, now you mark the 0 and the 56.
56.
Okay. And now we need to do exactly the same thing a little bit further along so we can draw a straight line through. So now we need a line. Where's the sharpener? So since you were here last, I made an accurate template from my own Strat, and now we're going to cut out yours exactly to this shape. And now you can see why center lines are so important. Because you see this has got a center line on it, and it's got some holes drilled through so that we can put it exactly on the center line like that. You get masking tape and you stick it to the bottom of whatever you want to stick on. And you stick another piece of masking tape onto the base. There's my. You get your super glue and you put it on the masking tape.
Super drying glue.
And then you try and stick this down in exactly the right place. There we are. Okay, so now we've masking tape and super glued the body to the workbench, and we've done the same thing to the template. Okay, now this is a router cutter bit, and you see there's a bearing there, okay, that can spin. That bearing runs on the template. We set the depth so that only the cutter part touches the body that we're wanting to shape. Now, unfortunately, Brinzleigh, I don't want you to use this machine because it's a hellish dangerous machine. I'm 62 years old. If I lose an eye or a finger, then I only have to live for a few, maybe 15 years with one eye, one finger missing. I doubt it. But if you lose a finger or an eye, you've got 65 years to live with only one eye or with a finger missing. So I'd rather do it myself if you don't mind, okay? Alright, now we want to set the depth so that the bearing is running on the template. There we go. Have a look down there and see. Do you think that the bearing is running on the template? Wear safety glasses. Well, yeah, I have to have these glasses so that I can see, and these glasses so that it protects those glasses. Now, I haven't got ear protectors anymore because I lent them to my son. But when I'm working with this, just cover your ears, okay? This is called a rasp. I know it looks like a file, but it's called a rasp. You see there's a ridge all along there that the router bit couldn't reach. So we're going to have to cut that all away with the rasp. So try and get it all smooth with the bit that the router has taken out there. Changed this bit, so now it's a quarter round bit. I'm going to run it all around the edge here to give a nice edge. We have to cut a slot in there for the heel to fit into, and then once it's in place there are screws that go in the back and that in a plate, and that holds the neck in place. But we have to be very exact about cutting this neck pocket. So yesterday I made this template and it will fit. Just make sure this is the right way around. Yes, it is. And it will fit both a Telecaster and a Stratocaster neck. Right, this is a Forstner bit. It's a big wide bit. It takes a lot of wood out very quickly, but it must run very slowly. That's why we use the old drill press. And what we want to do is to take out most of the wood here without going over any of the edges of that line. Okay? And I've marked the end of the masking tape there is 14 millimeters. And this, actually it's 15 now. And this socket here needs to be 16 millimeters deep. Never remember which way this goes. There we go. We put a piece of waste wood underneath so that you never cut into the base before you switch the machine on. You check that you're not going over any lines. Okay, now you see it's got a little point on the end there. If you get down there you can see the point is touching the point. Yeah. So you get to this point then you switch it on. And you go down only as far as that piece of masking tape. You can go a little bit closer. Try again, go down. That should be fine.
Switch it on again.
Yeah. You need to get the other hand and grab this piece here. I'm holding it. Okay. And get down low. And make sure you only go as far as the masking tape. There we go. Well done. Now do that one there. Bit more. No. Lift. Okay, that'll do. Are you done there? Well, there we have the template for cutting the neck pocket stuck onto the guitar body with super glue and masking tape. So now I'm going to cut out the neck pocket with the router. There we go. So today we got the body routed, the body shape routed. We got the neck pocket cut. I've got the clamp on there because I need to keep it in that position for drilling the holes so that the center line runs straight. But I'm fairly pleased with how the neck pocket worked out. On the side, that looks okay. So we've got quite far today. Are you happy, Brinzleigh? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, great.